So I think everything's clear, okay, in the most amateurish fashion possible, but you know, I got a flashlight, I have half a brain, I can clear a room, and everything looks pretty good. There's nothing here that I see as a threat or anything else that I need to really be aware of. So now we can get down to the actual video content, which I guarantee you are going to love or your money back. So, what are we talking about? We're talking about how I choose a bug out location, the protocol and kind of just the whole process, right? I want to break that down and share how I do it. It may not be how you do it, but maybe it sparks some conversation and some ideas. And that's what this is all about, right? I'm not claiming I'm an expert at any of this. This is simply what works for me. So there is the big disclaimer to all the people who might want to jump in the comments and say, you're doing it wrong. Let's talk, let's have some conversation, right? So this spot got on my radar just recently. It is an abandoned military complex. So those three words, ding, 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 start sending off bells in my hand. I'm like, holy shit, I've got to go check this out, right? So this apparently was used back in the 1950s to house atomic weapons. This is the first building I came upon. So the way this video is going to break down is we're going to explore as much of this area as I have time to show you. We're going to go through this building. There's some bunkers north of my position that we're going to check out. And we're basically just going to talk about, hey, is this good for a shelter? And just kind of rate it. Okay, so if this is something you guys are interested in, you're gonna love it. Stay tuned, let's roll. I like the fact, first of all, that this is wide open. You see that exit all the way at the end right there? This is not closed off. So I have already, with this rear exit and these entrances over here, I have multiple ways to get in and out of the building, which is key, number one, okay? Then looking around it, oh, it's just nice and wide open, right? So you have that going on in this area, and then back over here are the smaller rooms, which can be easily utilized for tons of different purposes and provide a lot more concealment and cover from these thick walls than you actually have out here. Once again, you have an exit right out the back. So overall, I really like this building, and probably the main reason why I like the building is because you look around, there's no sign of human activity at all. I mean, yeah, there's trash, right? But it's old. There literally is just nothing recent out here. The only thing, I mean, there's no sleeping bags, there's no empty cans of soup, you know, the typical markers, empty beer cans, things like that that you would want to take note of when you're checking out a place like this. This location is removed enough from the urban area that I highly doubt homeless people will come out here. There's a little bit of graffiti here, but it's all about love, guys. So that's cool. This makes me feel really warm and happy inside. I really love it. It's beautiful. So overall, building is solid. I love it. Now, one thing to note is we have exits out the front this way, right into the tree line, which is nice. Granted, you do have to cross the road, which exposes you, but that's a short hop through here. Or the more discreet exit is going to be out the back here. And here's where you could conceivably hit the road. Straight down those steps, maybe do a cool ninja move and you vault over this, jump down, and you're gone, right? So that's cool, I like that. Headed back in now. What do you guys think of this site? I'm digging it. Let's go ahead and move on to the bunkers. I'm gonna have to locate those on my map because I know they're north of me, I'm just not sure exactly where, and this is where Google Maps comes in super handy. Put it in topo mode, and you're gonna see exactly what you wanna see. So let's go check out the bunkers. One thing to mention real quick, guys, is your transportation when you're doing these reconnaissance missions, for lack of a better term. 2 wheels, if you can do it, especially in the urban setting, do it. I don't want to be on foot. I'm going to move too slow if I need to like hit the road. And I don't want to be in a vehicle because that's too big and it attracts too much of attention. So the bike is perfect for this kind of stuff. So if you guys are not using a bike to do your urban recon, you're missing out. So anyways, let's roll down there and see if we can find these bunkers. Okay, so before we make it over to the bunkers, I noticed this huge pad out here. Middle of nowhere, just this little dirt road coming in. Helicopter pad? I have no idea, but I wanted to check it out real quick and just have a look. Does not appear to be like any sort of structures in the area or anything of that nature, so I don't know. I'm just gonna go with helipad for now because it sounds kind of cool. All right, well that's not too exciting, is it? Yeah, let's go find some nukes. Okay, here's bunker number 1, or whatever. This is the first one I found. There's more in the area. I always love it when they just leave the doors open. It's nice. Appreciate it. Let's have a look around. Definitely have some water. Okay, so this is one of multiple bunkers in this area. All with the doors wide open, which is great. I'm sure there's probably some reason behind that, but I apologize for the echo, guys. I had to step in here and get a little bit of shade. And it's starting to heat up out here. But if you want to talk real quick about the bunkers as a feasible crash site, yeah, sure, why not? One downside, there's only one way out, the front door, no other exit. So if, you know, you did run into some bad guys or unfriendly individuals, you're pretty much effed, right? So that's, that would be the big downside from spending the night in here, would be the only way out. So something to keep in mind, aside from that, in terms of protection from the elements, nuclear attack, J-dams falling out of the sky like rain, yeah, I think I'm covered. All right, so this is what we're gonna do, guys. It's starting to get hot outside. I can't stand this freaking heat. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tool around here a little bit more and see if there's anything else aside from these bunkers. And then we'll hit the road. Wow, look at this. Here's all the other bunkers. Rows and rows and rows of bunkers. These ones appear to be larger than the other ones I showed you guys. But you can see they just go on down this road. So you guys will notice something interesting here. Doors are gone. What happened to the doors? I'll tell you what happened to the doors. Somebody came out here with a freaking plasma torch, cut them off and sold them from scrap. Not cool. That's what I just learned a moment ago. But anyways, these ones are big. Let's go look inside. Look, and more love. Don't fall in love. This is some cool shit out here. All right, guys, let's go ahead and wrap up now. Ooh, that echo. Wow. A little intense. The sun is getting way too high up in the sky for my liking, and I'm running low on water, so that's two great signs that it's time for me to head out. But the one thing I wanted to, or two things I just kind of want to talk about, first of all, before we wrap up, is attributes that I look for when I'm rating structures or areas for potential bug out sites. So this building right here, let's go ahead and start with this just real quick. If this was a smaller building, maybe it would be more suitable for a person like myself to secure and hold it. A larger building is maybe going to take more people. Now, other things to look at, the roof. I might want to get up on the roof and have an elevated position up there, sit up there with some binocs, and be able to see beyond what I have right here, which is a limited field of view because this entire area is enclosed by trees. So when I get on the roof, that's a nice thing to have, okay? Are there multiple entrances and exits to the building? What's the human traffic like in the area? And obviously for this place, zero, awesome. No signs of any recent human activity either. So that's also a really, really great plus sign when I'm looking at places like this. You know, for this overall area, is there a water source here? Actually, there's 3. So I have multiple choices for water. There's multiple ways to get in and out of this area too. It's not just like one way in and one way out, which is critical. If you're gonna come in one way, you're generally gonna wanna exit out a different way. And yeah, those are some basic things that I look for, you know. And then of course, when you're conducting the recons, you want to come out early in the morning and do it, you know, on the weekends. There's just a lot of things, and I'm going to post some more up right here that I think about. And yeah, the only other thing to mention is the kit that you bring out here. Maybe I should do a video on this. Hit me up in the comments, let me know, because you know, you're going to have binocs, you're going to have flashlights, 2 of them preferably. You're going to have pen and paper, N95 mask, you know, a bandana, some gloves, maybe some heavy work boots. It depends on where you're going. I already knew off the bat, because I had seen some drone footage of this area, that this was wide open. So something like this that is nice and aired out and ventilated, I don't need to put on my N95 mask and safety goggles. But some other place, I may need to do that. So maybe I do a video on recon kit. I don't know. If you guys are interested, hit me up in those comments. Anyways, I gotta bounce. I appreciate you guys watching. This is just how I kind of go about things. So hopefully it sparks some ideas up there in your noggin. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.